today I wanted to work on these tips. They're clear. I wanted to give them a little bit of a sheer look. Maybe a couple with a sheer, at least a few with a sheer. I want to paint a couple black with my Serious Black from Niao Urban Graffiti Collection. And then from Edgy Couture here I got 215, which is almost like a nude type color. And like I said, I wanted to have a couple that were kind of sheer. I'm gonna create the sheer blackish gray effect with some crystal clear and a little bit of black. I put a little bit of this Serious Black polish into my monomer to give it a kind of sheer effect. So, but first, before we get to that, I want to kind of paint a couple of nails. So I'm going to have a background. I would like to have one background in this nude. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this nail, which has got a really long hair on it. Luxuries of having puppies. And then I'm going to put that into the lamp. And I think I'll do the same on the other side. With the ring fingers, I'm going to do those in like this nude beige here. Put those into the lamp. And while those are curing, I'd like to get a couple of nails in this black, and I think I'll do the pinky and the ring finger in this black. I want something pretty edgy for this set. And this black has got really wicked coverage. So that and the pointer finger I'd like to do in this black. Okay, I'll just get them painted here. So I'm going to go ahead and cure these ones, and then I'll be back with what we're going to do with the other ones. Be right back. Okay, so I've got my nude color on, and I've got my black on the nails that I want. Now I also have 4 nails here that are clear. They're the ones that are going to have the clear and the monomer. Something I'd like to do here, I have this plate. It looks like a Halloween plate. Well, it is. But I love skulls and kind of Halloween stuff any time of year. So I love this tree. This is going to be the backdrop of one of my nails. I also love this skull. I don't know if you can see it right here, this skull. This is one I use many times. I also have this other plate here, and it's got this shattered skull. I use this one a lot for edgy looks. And it's also got this skull here, which is very cool. So I'm going to kind of incorporate that in. I think for this tree. Now, I was thinking about using the tree as a backdrop underneath where the black clear monomer is going to go on here. So you'll see the tree through it, and I kind of had a neat idea for that. So I wanted to try that first. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp the tree. Just clear this off. Okay. Get our polish down. Scrape. And there's our image. It is very, very light though. So hopefully it looks good. don't know if you can see that, but there's our tree image. I kind of have it on the side because what I was thinking about doing is on the other side, I'm going to do the same image, but make it kind of look like they're connecting, if that makes sense. It probably does make sense, but kind of makes the tree look a little bit bigger too. There. And there's the other part of our tree. It's kind of hard to see at this point, but it will be better. Okay, now, at this point, I want to use my skulls. And now I'm trying to decide which skull I want. I really like my shattered skull on this plate. And I want that to go on one of the black. So I'm going to do it in white, so it really shows up. This one is really delicate and hard to show up, so if you don't use Stark Color, it will not show. So I'm going to get my black. And there, I got it on. There's my shattered skull. Okay, now I'm going to do the same on the other side. Clear it off. Get that on. Scrape. Okay, and so I'm going to do the same on the other nail on the other side. And there you go. There's our image. Okay, now, this one's a little bit big. Kind of like this one. There's another one on this plate too. I kind of like to. I think I'm going to hold off for a second on that, and I'm going to work on the other clear nail I've got here. Now on this nail, I think I also want to do the tree effect. Yeah. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there as well. So that's my tree on there. And clean that off one more time. Get all that cleaner off of there, or else it's not going to perform very well. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. Another tree there. Now, I found a smaller skull, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do this one. Now, these are a plate that does two images, so you're supposed to do the white on the back and then gray or another color on top to kind of get the image. So I think what I might try to do is do the white. Sometimes the white in the background doesn't work very well, but I'm going to try it. Okay, it looks like it might have worked. Okay, I'm going to take off the skull beside it just so I don't make a mess. And I'm going to put that on the pinky. So that's going to be the back of my skull. Now I'm going to do the same on the other one on the other side, just so that, just let me clean that up a little. Just so that I know that they're gonna work before I have any issues with anything else. That one might not have worked. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to my pinky over here, and I'm gonna put that on, and there's my little skull background. Now I think I might just leave these ones neutral. So now I'll finish off those little skulls. Now we try going black. The black will show up. I was just hoping it didn't make it look kind of translucent at the same time. Let's see, it's probably my best option. Okay, so let's see. Look at that, perfect. Perfect little skull. Okay, should have went for the black in the first place. Always trying new things. Okay, now I'm going to do this one in black as well. Kind of shaky, so it's hard to get it dead on. Very cool. I don't know if you can see that. Perfect skull. Okay, so now I think I'm pretty well done with my stamping now, because I think I want to keep these two open. Kind of gone this far, I probably could, but no, I think I'm going to leave those open. So I'm going to get all this stuff out of the way. And at this point, I'm going to top coat, because I'm pretty well done with most of my design. But the trees, I still have something I want to do on the trees. And the trees, I want to make sure whatever I put down now does not harm those very little fine branches. So I'm going to make sure I get a top coat on now. So I will be right back. Okay, so now let's kind of get in here on this tree so you can see what's going on. I have these really cool, they're like little, believe it or not, I don't know if you can see the keys. I'm going to put a few of these around the tree. Looks like they're hanging from the tree. A couple near the tree there. And then I'm just going to use some sparkly little iridescent around the tree. Now, I do also have another product here that would look really cool, which is these little leaves. And I think on the other one, I'm going to use them. So what I've done is I've top coated these. Here, I'm gonna just branch out a little bit here so you can see what I'm doing. So I have one of the leaves here. They're a little bit big for this, but that's okay. I think it's all fun. I put a couple of these on the tree. Maybe a little key, and then a few more little iridescents, and then I'm going to get that ready to cure. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Okay, now I've done a couple of things. I added some dots on my pinkies, totally top coated everything on these, on my trees. I top coated after the trees, added in a little bit more top coat, added in the stuff that I wanted on my trees, and then I went in with, I cured it, and then I went in with black paint and just deepened my trees so that they really showed up as trees. Then I went over with my IBD LED UV bonder just to make sure everything was held down and that the paint is down. Now I went ahead and I cured that. Now I'm going to go in with my black monomer and my clear, and I am going to go over. I don't want it too dark, but I do want to give an effect of shadow. I'm using an older brush for this. It's not a very great brush to use, but I did want this effect without using my good brush because it's black. So I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate, and then I will be there's my little one. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Okay,
Yeah.
and I will be right back to show you how it looks. Okay, so I've encapsulated, and just let me show you how that looks now. So you can see the tree there, the things that we put in there are still there. Now I will, of course, put these in my box, and I just have a very light layer of encapsulation on there. I wanted the color more than anything. Now, after I go and I put them on, I can add clear, more clear on top. You can see this one's still drying a bit. And I could do a lot of the filing and everything after that. But if you look through it, you can definitely still see the tree and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and let them dry, and I'm going to get them ready for my box. So I will take a couple of shots for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.